Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. Remember in my last video when I said I needed to organize lots of spaces in my kitchen, my junk drawers, my cabinets? Well, we're doing that, and you're gonna see me turn the junk drawers from this to a beautiful organized drawer like this. But first, we gotta go shopping. I wanted this to be as inexpensive as possible, so of course I went straight to the Dollar Tree and I was looking at all the things. These little containers here caught my eye for sure. This is the first time that I ever saw a container like this at the Dollar Tree. I love the colors, and it was real sturdy plastic, and you got 3 of those small ones for $1. They had all the neutral colors, some of the cool, cute, girly colors, and then they had the matching baskets as well, the neutrals, and these were 2 for $1. Now, this wasn't going to work for my kitchen organization at all, but I love seeing them. I also love this new color here. This is also another color that I've never seen in my Dollar Tree particularly. It's one of my favorite colors, that coral pink peach color. I was sitting here really trying to figure out how I could use these baskets, but you guys, don't worry, I did not waste any money buying things I didn't need. I was just admiring as I went along. Now, shortly after my adventures here at the Dollar Tree, I realized I did not have my wallet, and I was not going all the way back home to get it. So I figured, you know, it's 2019. Dollar Tree is with it. They're all over YouTube. They know the deal. They have to take Apple Pay. So I kept shopping and looking at more bins and more containers and all the things. Got to the cashier, and no, they don't take Apple Pay. They only take Samsung Pay. Thanks, Dollar Tree. Get with it. So I moved right along to TJ Maxx because I couldn't buy anything from Dollar Tree, and I still wanted to bargain shop without going all the way home. As you can see, I have all the things from TJ Maxx. I even have a display shelf. That wooden display shelf was not even for sale, and I picked that up and put it in my cart anyway. You can't go into TJ Maxx without looking in the clothes section, so of course here I am trying on sweaters that I did not buy, don't worry, but I did get a couple of other sweaters. But sis, don't worry, I'm not out here just spending all of my coins. I'm also earning some back using one of my favorite cashback apps, Flues. This is what the app looks like, and basically Flues is a free cashback app where you can earn cash from your regular everyday shopping. There are plenty of stores to choose from, and you can basically find them by scrolling through, or you can do what I usually do and just type in the store you're looking for in the search bar above. Flues is a payment app, so you'll have to connect your debit or credit card to the Flues app and pay with the Flues app to get the cash back. You'll basically type in the exact amount of your products. Flues will then generate a gift card for you, and you'll show the cashier the gift card to make your purchase, or you'll enter the gift card number online. Once you purchase the gift card, you'll instantly get cash back from Flues. All you have to do is click on the menu button in the top right corner. Then you're going to click on Accounts and Cards and then add your card. There are many perks to using Flues, but one of my favorites is the fact that you can stack your rewards. You can use other cashback apps along with Flues to earn extra cash, and if you have a credit or debit card that offers cashback on general purchases, you can use that card as your form of payment on Flues and earn cash from Flues as well as your rewards card. The greatest thing about this app is that there is multiple ways to earn cash. Not only can you earn cash from your purchases, you can earn cash from other people's purchases. So for every person that you invite, who invites someone else and then invites someone else, not only do they get cash back for their purchases, you will too. You can consider this a thank you bonus from Flues for inviting many friends. So if you're interested in checking out this app and you use my link down below, you will get up to 35% cash back at select retailers. And don't forget to invite a friend so you can earn extra cash as well. Now let's get to the cleaning. My kitchen is very lived in as usual. I was emptying out the refrigerator, and I did start kind of looking at my cabinets to see how some of the things I purchased would fit. A sink full of dishes, what's new, but your girl is going to take care of it. These are all my cabinet spaces that I want to work on. I'll be honest, I didn't hit every cabinet in this video, so there will be more in future videos because I was not going to stress and overwhelm myself. I learned from my pantry cleaning video. My TJ Maxx is the TJ Maxx Home Goods combo, so all of these things came from the Home Goods side. I found this spice rack for $4.99. It was really good quality, so I decided to pick that up. I bought this little container to organize my tea bags, and that was $2.99. I did end up returning this lid organizer, but I had bought it to organize my Tupperware lids so it wouldn't take up so much space in my cabinet, but I felt like I could get a better price than 10 bucks. Now, this was actually one of my favorite purchases. This is actually a mobile spice rack. So you have that little handle there where you can pull it out of your cabinet and have all your spices stacked in there. This was $9.99, but I hadn't seen anything like it, so I kept that. I got these little drawer organizers. They were $5.99 each. I got 3 of them for my 3 junk drawers. They were very comparable to the Dollar Tree prices because it came with 8 pieces for $5.99.
Nothing's ever enough, even if I try too hard. Tell me what to do, say anything.
This is a pantry bin with a handle. I'm actually going to use it for the cabinets over the stove top, the ones that are kind of hard to reach. I love the idea of the handle and being able to grab that and get that down without having to use a step stool. Now I am 5'7", so I'm kind of tall, but I thought this was a good idea for the person who can kind of just reach it, but not quite, so that handle would come in handy. So I also ended up returning this shelf divider. It was just too wide for my cabinets, but I thought it was a really good price for $4.99 because it's way sturdier than the ones that you get at the Dollar Tree. And my Dollar Tree no longer sells them. I've been looking for them at the Dollar Tree for quite some time now, and I checked several Dollar Trees in my area. I remember buying them about 1.5 years ago from Dollar Tree, and I never seen them again. So I also returned that olive oil can. I paid $7.99, and I just didn't think that was a good price. I don't really know what I was thinking. I also purchased some Christmas themed cookie cutters for Chloe because she likes to bake. These were $4 for the set. This was also another item I returned. This is just a colander with a handle. I don't know why I purchased this. I think the idea of the handle was really cool to me, but I just bought a colander from Aldi, so I did not need this.
Baby, try. We can do better, baby, I believe.
So these are the spaces that I'm going to be working on in today's video. Why we have 3 junk drawers, only God knows, but you know, I'm handling it. This one is really like the instruction manual drawer, and I am now the unproud owner of a ghetto drawer because now I have a drawer with no front. My 3-year-old broke it. He was banging the drawer like open and close so hard that it just pretty much popped off. It's mostly sawdust, so my husband has to buy a piece and he'll end up putting it back on. So I decided to start in my spice cabinet. I'm just emptying everything out. I'm gonna wipe out the cabinets and throw away anything that's expired, and then we'll get to the organization.
Want to keep it nice and clean, not freak out and cause a scene. I try to hold it together, keep it together. Not sure who I really am, just be cute and super.
So first I just put the organizers in there to make sure that they would fit and to make sure that I like the placement.
Been playing it down, but I'm so getting tired. Now won't you meet high? 'Cause I've been feeling that crazy, and I need to lose control. So baby, put the record on. Baby, put the record on. Hit it.
So now I'm restacking my spices that I'm going to keep. I am going to apologize for the way this scene ends. My memory card died right here and I did not realize it, and I was already done putting everything in, but I will show you what it looks like right after I finish stacking my teas in this little organizer here. I also decided to return the organizers, the second set of organizers, because most of my spices fit on that first shelf and everything that was left over was too big to use on those organizers anyway. So here's how everything looks, all nicely packed on their shelves. I tried to put things that I use most often in the front and things that I don't use that often on the little shelf on the side. Plus, if it's anything that I do need on that shelf, it is completely removable. I can pull the whole thing out, put it on a counter, get what I need, and then put it back. I stacked the second shelf as neatly as I could, and as you can see, I have room to grow. The only thing that's on the third shelf is my tea organizer, and I'm just showing you how easy it is for me to pull it out, grab my tea, and then put it back. I have lots of tea space there, so I'll be getting some more tea soon. So this is our like kitchen medicine cabinet, you can say. We keep it above the stove so it's not easy for the kids to reach. This is where I'm going to use those baskets with the handles. I made one basket completely full of the kids' medications and thermometers and things for the kids, and I made one basket for my husband and myself.
Come with me. Let's do something we'll regret.
'Cause I've been feeling that crazy, and I need to lose control. So baby, put the record on. Baby, put the record on. Hit it. And I've been needing that crazy.
The very top shelf is where we keep like extra medications, like extra containers of vitamins. We get the kids' vitamins from Costco and they come 2 in a pack. So we keep the extra stuff on that top shelf that we don't use very often. And this is what it looks like after it's organized. I did want the handles hanging out, but I didn't like the way it looked, so I just turned the baskets sideways, but they're easy to turn and grab the handle. So on to junk drawer number 1. Now, why we have so many packets of Parmesan cheese and red crushed peppers from Jet's Pizza, I'll never know. But now I think I know why I gained 10 pounds all of a sudden. If you've seen my latest Instagram post, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Get over you. To the center of your core.
So I just used some Mrs. Meyer's and a microfiber towel to clean the crumbs out of the drawer. And now I'm going to stack the organizers in.
Do you remember? I told you if we dance in the blizzard, we are not getting cold. So keep on dancing, baby.
So we keep AA and AAA batteries on hand because we always need them. Between the remotes and the kids' toys, we're going through batteries. For some reason, I had a hard time throwing away these little packets. So I'm going to keep them for a little while longer, but at least they'll be nice and organized. And if no one's using them, they're getting thrown out.
I know the feeling, it's traumatizing. I fall apart piece by piece.
So my husband likes to keep a few tools on hand in the kitchen just so that they're easier to grab instead of having to go and get his big toolbox. So I'm organizing those in the 2 larger bins. And this is what the drawer now looks like. I love it. Now on to the next hot mess. So we don't actually use toothpicks for our teeth. We actually buy them for Chloe so she can have them for arts and crafts. I really should keep them in the playroom, but I decided against that because of my son. Like, I don't want him playing with them, hurting himself, or dropping them on the floor and like we stepping on them. So I'm just gonna leave them in here, but we don't use them for our teeth.
That's how the little things get huge. Just keep on moving through the beat. Don't let them get the best of you. When you are under the weather, getting caught in the storm. Do you remember? I told you if we dance in the blizzard, we are not getting cold. So keep on dancing, baby.
So every time we get something new, the instructions end up in this drawer. Apparently even the Cascade soap instructions end up in this drawer, but I am taking care of that for once and for all. Now, because the other drawers were a little bit smaller, I did end up with 2 extra containers that I could not use. And I tried to see if I could make it fit in here, but they wouldn't fit. So I'm just going to find another purpose for them.
Top going down while we're riding. Nothing like us, babe. We be glorious. Looking real pretty like Kylie. We bring commotion, no hiding. No one like us, babe. We are glorious.
Chloe is the baker of the house, so I like to make sure the measuring spoons are accessible for her. And every time we go to Chick-fil-A, Kingston can't leave without getting him an ABC mat, so we got a drawer full of those too.
Dropping the beat, all that we need. Turn it up now, right till the morning comes. We're gonna bang that drum.
So those are all the cabinets and drawers I decided to tackle in this video because it was getting a little later. I knew I still had to cook dinner and I wanted to actually clean the kitchen. So stay tuned to future videos where we get through the rest of the cabinets.
Entertainment, nothing like us, babe. We be glorious. So bang on the door, step to the floor, stir it up now, right till the morning comes. We're gonna bang that drum, dropping the beat, all that we need. Turn it up now, right till the morning comes. We're gonna bang that drum.
So while I'm washing out the sink and about to prep and wash these dishes, I wanted to thank all my friends on Instagram for your kind words on my weight loss journey post. If you do not know what I'm talking about, you should follow me on Instagram because I share a lot of things that I don't necessarily share on YouTube. You can follow me at guiltfreemom on Instagram. But basically, I spoke about my weight loss journey that I plan on doing in the year of 2020, as well as some health concerns that I'm having. So my comfortable and healthy weight for myself and for my height is about 130 pounds, and I shared that I've gained some weight this year and I'm about 150 pounds. I also shared that my cholesterol levels have doubled, and even though they're still considered normal, they are at the border, the high end, the borderline of normal. So I am almost certain that if I continue on the track that I am on now, that I will have high cholesterol by next year. So I am now on a health journey and a weight loss journey because I want to get back down to my comfortable weight, which is 130 pounds, and I want to lower my cholesterol. I am 5'7", so no, the weight doesn't show on me the same way as it would if I were shorter, but it still doesn't feel comfortable. So I just want to say thank you for the support, and thank you for all the people who are joining me on that journey. We got this. So now I'm just sorting through all of those instruction booklets. I'm just going to put them in a Ziploc bag for now because I'm out of file folders. But once I get some more, I'm just going to put it in a file folder and store it in my office.
As long as you're there, as long as you're there, baby, we can do this all night. Keep on second guessing our love, oh love. I don't really care if you don't mind. Baby, we can do this all night. We can do it all night. We can do it.
So I wanted to get your opinion. What do you guys use to polish your granite? I have some like granite cleaners, but I want something to actually polish the stone and take care of the stone because I don't want to ruin the stone. And there's a small patch by my sink that, because it's gotten wet so many times, it's a little bit darker. So I've been trying to treat it. So what do you guys treat your granite and polish your granite with? I want you guys to get used to my little ghetto drawer with no handle because it's probably going to make lots of appearances because the way my husband is set up and the way he likes to take his time and fix things, you'll probably see it in a few videos to come before it actually gets fixed. So meet my drawer, get comfortable with it. It's ghetto right now. It has no handle. My son broke it. I just don't want to talk about this in the comments, in the questions for videos to come. It's going to get taken care of at some point when Mr. Williams decides to do it. So this cabinet is the next one that I really want to work on. It's oddly shaped because it's really deep. It goes way past the door size, but I can't really organize things perfectly over there. I do have a few ideas, so look forward to that in the next video. By the way, I've been loving this cast iron pot. I don't know what it is about the cast iron pot, but it definitely cooks food differently. We've made a couple of things in that pot that we've made in other pots, and the way it came out was so much better in the cast iron pot, so that was definitely a good buy. I did research how to take care of this pot because I want it to last a really long time, so I'm just pouring the oil in to re-season it, and then I'm finishing up the kitchen. This is the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for all your support here on my channel. Again, I appreciate all of you so much. The growth and the love has been unreal, and yeah, I love you guys. So that is it for this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.